ruined. Remember this case? They've committed the perfect crime. Remember Gary Webb, who exposed the CIA's drug running down in South America? Gary Webb, they got to his editors at the press, who fired him from his investigation, ordered him to stop it, put him on a embarrassing assignment, I think out in Las Vegas or something like that, and then Gary was found in a hotel room with 2 bullets in the head, an alleged suicide. I don't know how you shoot yourself twice in the head, but anyway, no more investigation into CIA drug running in Central America. Gary was dead. And have you seen the movie on Gary Webb? I recommend you see that, because you will see this entire process followed letter by letter, because it's a perfected system. These 3 guys, I know them all. Good guys, every single one of them. William Binney, I'd recommend you go to listen to some of his talks about what the NSA is doing today. He was a high-level NSA senior manager at the top of the ranks, and he came out and blew the whistle on the NSA domestic surveillance program and Trailblazer, which had lost $7 million at that point. He was taking a shower one night. The shower curtain flew open. There's an FBI SWAT team in his house, and he's got a gun at his head. They raided his entire house. Then there is Thomas Drake. Thomas Drake was an NSA whistleblower. He went through the system. He reported it to his managers that this was a problem. This is surveilling American citizens, had lost $7 million. Something needs to be done about it. He went through his supervisors and went through the system. His house was raided by the FBI. He was arrested and charged with espionage. They fought it in court, and it was winnowed down to a misdemeanor charge, and Thomas Drake is out. But Thomas Drake has lost his career now, completely. This was the case that Edward Snowden cited when he said, this is why I didn't go through the system. This is why I left the U.S. and reported it to the British newspaper, because I saw, this Snowden saying this, I saw them do this to Thomas Drake, and I knew what they were going to do. And you know what? Edward Snowden's right. That's exactly what they would have done, or worse. Kirk Wiebe, another friend of mine, exposed the NSA surveillance along with Bill Binney. His house was raided by the FBI, by an FBI SWAT team. Did nothing wrong, committed no crime whatsoever, nothing. And they raided his house. John Kiriakou, spoke with him recently, another friend, a hero, exposed the CIA torture program. And they were just waiting for him, because he was going on camera in the news media and talking about the fact that the CIA was torturing people. So they were just waiting. This is why I have to be careful with everything I say. They were just waiting for him to make one mistake. And he gave a business card to somebody. Turns out the name on that business card was a person who was a covert agent at some time in the past. And they nailed him, arrested him, sentenced him to 30 months in jail, and he spent 2 years in prison. He got out a year ago. You'll see, John, go out on the net and watch any of these guys' interviews. I'd encourage you to do it. These guys are heroes. And each one of them is one of a kind. And they're some of America's best, in my opinion.